Hey everyone, Todd Peak Appliance here, and this is a Wolf oven. The complaint was a broken knob. Now, most of the time when you get that, it's usually something like this, which is it's a broken gas valve. Essentially, I showed up, and then this is the control panel here, and this was just kind of hanging. You can see here where the spark switch actually shorted out against the panel. So first thing I do is unplug it because the machine was still operable. But you don't want, I've seen these before where they short right through this panel. So probably not on this because it's a little bit thicker. It's more of a quality machine, but some of the more cost-effective machines have a thinner gauge console on the front and it'll blow through. But I'm just showing a Wolf here. It's not a real common repair. These gas valves aren't, but somebody leaned up against it or horseplay or whatever and snapped it off. You can see the inside. This is the part that mounts on the manifold. That's the part that mounts on the manifold. It sits like that. And then this is the part that obviously snapped off. So anyway, yeah, you can see it's short circuiting off. So yeah, it takes a pretty decent force to snap these from one another. But that's what it is. Again, the call was a broken knob. So anyway, I called up Wolf and did a lookup on this, and they have two different kinds of valves, one for an LP, one for natural gas. This one's natural gas, and as you can see, the valve's a little different. So this is the newer style, replaces that one. So you got to make sure you get the right part number. I was a little bit concerned about that, but I was able to check it before I pulled it all apart. So this one is pretty laborious. You got to take all kinds of stuff out apart. These burner heads are held down with these longer brass screws here to the assembly. So basically you just have to take everything off. And then these, let's see, this panel, these are used to hold this manifold in place. And then these slot screws here, they go through the slot, and then you have a couple set screws on the top. So it's a pretty nice design, not too hard to service, but anyway, that's that, just kind of a short clip. Again, broken knob, people call with that, and because they don't know how to do this. Maybe you get a knob. I mean, these knobs here, they're not cheap. They're I don't know, I haven't sold one in a while, but they're probably $100, $80, $100, something like that. So you never know. You don't want to turn the job down, especially here. This one's a gas valve, so they're going to be, it's a lot more than $100 to do this job, obviously. But anyway, that's that. Just take everything apart, lay it all out, and that's pretty much what you have. So same thing, gas valve in a more cost-effective range. This is probably a lot harder to take apart, but it's pretty much the same thing. There's just a bolt that goes under here into the manifold. You can just see the head, so getting a wrench in there is a little bit difficult, but other than that, that goes into here, which should be called the banjo. A lot of times they call them a banjo bolt. This isn't really a bolt though. Banjo stud, I guess we'll call it here. And then make sure the new one, see that seal, there's a grommet around there because that's what's keeping the gas out. And of course, so I just put this back on. I'm going to turn the gas on, and I'll soap underneath here, put some my solution there, make sure there's no leaks, make sure we're not smelling gas, and that's pretty much it. So I hope that helps you out on this. And this is a Wolf, but same thing. It works on pretty much all machines. It's the same. All gas valves sit into some kind of, this is the manifold. This is where the gas comes in. Gas is introduced here, and so when the gas is on, this is holding gas. So anyway, that's that. I hope it helps some of you out there, and give us a thumbs up, and comments always welcome. All right, have a good one.